Don't chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are putting together a season to remember. No blemishes on their record to this point. His counterpart on the Titans sideline, that's Brian Callahan. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
That's good. One Titans.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 78 yards.
He's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. On 4th down, on is the veteran, Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. A great field position for them, Charles, to start that drive, but not a lot of yardage to be had. They do, however, come away with a long field goal.
Yeah, and that's a plus. I mean, give them credit for that. They start the game 3-0. Don't come away empty-handed on this opening possession. And one other thing, it's a 50-plus yard field goal. Let's give the kicker a little respect as well. Those kind of kicks are routine. We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a ball caught by his rookie wideout. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Ward. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Ward. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. It'll be here before you know it. There he goes, left side. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Elijah Arroyo. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
At the 33-yard line.
Ward. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 3rd down and 13.
Ready? Back row 80. Ready?
Throwing is Ward. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Well, the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. And boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's a Tennessee native from just outside of Memphis, Kim Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Ward looking downfield for Pollard. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away.
Formation for the Titans.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Tennessee offense set to go again. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Now Ward. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now, Ward. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Torrey Horton doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Myers connects on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
You talk about the Seahawk defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
That was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the left side, catch made by Royal. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a
touchdown, Torrey Horton on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And that sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The Titans on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Ready?
Ward now working out of the gun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, 43 yards. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
Ready?
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Titans first down.
Ready?
Here's Jenkins on 1st and 10. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Come on. Go.
Jacobs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Bronco 80. Hut.
Back to throw. Moore. That'll be incomplete. But he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10. Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Horton, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Now Myers for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive for 4 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Michael Dixon leading off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Out come the Titans now. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down in position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Come on. Set.
To throw, here's Ward. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Boye Mafe in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Johnny Hekker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Devontae Wyatt. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, 84 yards. And the Seahawks just continue to roll. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Myers connects on the PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A short throw there to Strange. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Titans.
From the gun, Ward. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. On the Seahawks.
From the gun, here's Ward. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been terrific so far. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 10-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. Inside the 20. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Horton, an even 90 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Running right through it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. A short throw there to Strange from the 47. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Working to put a drive together. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Back to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Seahawks are pouring it on.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Under pressure, they got him again. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing is Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he'll be out right at the 35. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton, 64 yards. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Ward. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Titans first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, some strong running. Still going. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Cam Ward, 42 yards. And the Titans are able to at least get one score back. Extra point by Sly is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Horton, 75 yards. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Ward. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw is Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Wide open receiver complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Torrey Horton. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Seahawks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those.
They overload that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now, Ward. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the right side and caught by Ironman. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Back to throw. Moore. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Moore. He's going to loft one deep left side here. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Titans now just about ready to take over. But it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and then bring him down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Elijah Arroyo from a yard out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Go!
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Takes it to about the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw. Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
It's 4th down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo there to make the grab. And the Seahawks Seahawks have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
To throw, here's Ward. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They look to throw now on first down. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton finding the end zone yet again. And the Seahawks extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Cougar 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw. More. Room past the 35. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, Ward. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come down to this one. But the way this game has gone, they got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Horton. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Seahawks had 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. The extra point now coming from Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 2nd and 11. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Here we go. Cut. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And a Tommy Adebawore providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. They're going to look to throw. To the left side, catch made by Roller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back to throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving them anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Cut. Count. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Moore. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And this one's high, but not very far. Now, fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's taken in by Roy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Back to throw now on first down. There's that man again. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Michael picks up the kickoff for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60.
Looking to throw. Moore. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun here, Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And they run this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he's into the clear again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far until the season's not a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Titans offense now. They work their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That's good for a Titans.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Ward looking for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Don't get put in that.